Yo, did I start a party with you? Or just did I start a party with you? Or like this is still from yesterday or something? I didn't turn anything off from yesterday. Yeah, no, trying to play a little bit of God of War real quick before I start running and gunning. I'm about to get my dick kicked in. Pussy. Yeah. My brain no work no good right now. I feel really guilty still about that moolah. Shit, if I do decide to keep it and not pass it away, which that sounds really bad. I don't know what to. I'd give it to my mom or something like that. Someone who needs it more than I do. I might come out to Wisconsin because no, just listen, hold on. While he was on his deathbed, I asked him like some of like his favorite places he'd like to go or that he's ever seen, and he mentioned this place called the House on the Rock. It's yeah, it's about like 3 hours away from you. Yeah, well, I mean, it's. You ever seen like a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum? Well, it's a lot of like, because I did like a little quick guided tour today, and it's like a lot of like random like artifacts and things like that. You know who Frank Lloyd Wright is? Famous architect, roughly from the Wisconsin area, and I guess the guy who made this house is famous architect from like the Wisconsin area, and so like what he did was made this house to be like a middle finger towards Frank Lloyd Wright. Like it was like, bitch. It houses the world's biggest merry-go-round. Then there's a like well, like the house on the rock. Like it doesn't have to be a mountain, like just a really up high, like altitude. He created what they called the Infinity Room, which is one thing that my grandpa spoke about on the deathbed. Was he's like one of the things I love the most was like the merry-go-round room, this room, and then he's like they call it the Infinity Room, and um so like picture like walking off to like the edge of a cliff, right? And then having someone build like a 200-foot walkway over that cliff, and around it, yeah, and around it is it's all surrounded by windows. So there's like 3,000 like plus windows. Yeah, so like, and the way they make 3,000 windows is because like, for argument's sake, is they do by 8 by 8 like rectangles, and then those each got broken down into 4 by 6, rectangles for like each window. So 8 by 8, break it down by like 4 by 6 or whatever. I'm talking shit, just mathematic wise. So each like 8 by 8 contains 25 to like 35 panels. And you can think about how far that has to go out and stuff like that. So like it's creating like a glass walkway like we do nowadays and shit like that. Like the Las yeah, like the Las Vegas fucking uh yeah. Yeah. They even fucking put in like a couple like 3D panels or whatever. So like when someone steps on it, it begins to like LED wise, like it cracks underneath you. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, that's gonna give someone. Yeah, I was about to say heart attack or someone's like jumping off trying to figure out how the fuck to get safe. But that's be the reason why I would be out there. I got a couple other things that I would like to do with it. And I feel stupid talking about it and really guilty even thinking like what can I do with it? Cause like, at this point in time, like I don't even want it to be for me. I was a shitty grandson. I was. I was just saying I was not a good grandson with my depression. How long I pushed myself away from that side of the family. I didn't see him much. Didn't go visit. I didn't help him with doctor's visits. I didn't see nothing like that. The only reason why I went and seen him recently is because what's her cunt was like, if we're gonna be together, I want to like enjoy your family too. And I was like, okay, time for me to like get over my depression and shit like that, you know. So I got a couple holidays with him. I could have had many more. That's my fault. That's yeah. So to like be gifted with something like that, like I remember carrying my grandma to like her resting place, and I was like, I don't deserve this. I don't. One thing that's always bothered me about my grandma's service is like only the closest people got to go see her, like in her coffin. It was a closed casket. I ain't never been to like a closed casket like that, and like I'm used to seeing everybody. I'm used to staying there at the graveyard until like they're lowered, and can be like, yeah, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done it ever since like my high school buddies were passing away, and I go to like their fucking funerals, and I refuse to leave. Apparently, that's not tradition at all for anybody.
also noticed there was some beef in there. Yeah, steak, juicy. Well, I ate that too. But I went back to the fridge just a few minutes ago, and I put something together really special. You're gonna love this one. I took some chicken. I put some cheese on it, and I covered it with cat treats. Then guess what? What? I gave it to the cat.
I'm gonna do a couple more fights here, and then I'll be on Warzone. Don't make it unfunny. I'm sorry. My daughter's been asking for chili for a little while, so I'm trying to whip that up right now. Yeah, I put taco seasoning in my chili. Fight me, dog. Sounds like eating a dirty pussy. Sounds like a fucked up threesome. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you never know. That's probably what a lot of people are getting used to when. I like my oil extra virgin. Mhm. No, I mean, yeah. I honestly still am learning about that kind of shit. Cause I'm like, I see bottles for like $7. I see bottles for $5, and I see bottles for like 15, $16. And I'm like, I will pick and choose at a certain point in time.
I got this one bottle from fucking Italy. It's like Chick-fil-A thing. It didn't have a lot in there though. That's why I was like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're normally only supposed to use like a tablespoon or two at a time, teaspoon or so.
That's not much.
No, yeah, I'm with you. You know, a
It's in the UAV, and it's just sitting in a corner.
here's a fun fact for you. Vegetable oil is not vegetable oil. It actually comes from a different seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't allow it to be called by what its original name is because it's kind of fucked up. Um, it would be rapeseed oil.
Yeah. How'd
Yeah.
you know?
I don't know. I'd have to Google it or do a little more studying.
Rapeseed oil.
Yes.
That sounds like the type of oil I would go buy. That's some fucked up shit.
It's enough to make you go, hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't fry vegetable oil anyways. I don't buy vegetable oil.
Peanut oil?
Yes. Got that extra virgin olive oil and the peanuts.
You don't fry in olive oil, it'll all fuck you up, dog.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can't do that, can you? Every time I fuck me up. Yeah.
That'd be fucking horrible. Like we're talking about like prices. Like I was like, yeah, like my shit extra virgin. You're like, man pays $50 for an extra bottle. I'm like, yeah. I mean, there's quality when you're cooking certain things. Like if you're a good cook and you know what you're talking about, what you taste, it hits on the palate. You know what can change.
The most, spent on bottles like $26. It was a decent sized bottle. It wasn't
Oh
like
yeah, you probably had about like
yeah.
16 to like 24 ounces, if that. Yeah, I mean, still not bad at all. But it's more so like my uncle. I was like, yeah, like on the way to like the funeral today. I was like, yeah, love like Texas Roadhouse steak, and he's like, I couldn't imagine spending like 35, $40 on a steak and this and that. And I looked him dead in the face. I was like, nigga, I spent $200 on a steak. Like, um, yeah, let's talk about it. Like,
Oh yeah, you're talking about that steak.
yeah, bro, you have no idea, dog.
Shut up, man. I don't even want to talk about it.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it either because I get a fucking boner and I'm ready to buy another one. Like honestly, it makes me want to like just like come into some money and then just go buy like a whole loin and then cut it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
Yeah.
whoosh. Mm. But a loin's gonna be like $1,500, like 2,500. Let that man, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why a lot
Which
of,
is a lot cheaper than buying like
but
fucking ribeyes
but
or
that's why a lot of like restaurants will be like, we got Japanese wagyu, and they will sell it almost at cost because it brings more people in. Because like we already know, like restaurants make a lot more money off like beverages and alcohol sales and things like that. So I know restaurants not here necessarily in Toledo, but like around us in like some bigger cities that I'll be like, look, we just grabbed a loin of this. We can only make 200 steaks. We're going to be selling it this Friday, first come, first serve at price, and it fills up and it sells the fuck out. So it puts bodies in those seats because people are like, exotic. I ain't never had that before. You know what I mean? So I feel sorry for these scrubs that are like Australian wagyu, American wagyu. Nigga, that shit is not the same.
but
It will never be the same.
you could buy fucking wagyu purses probably compared to wagyu shit.
That'd be Angus cow mixed with like the black Corgu.
Bro, you, I know you heard about that. Who was it? I think it was Arby's. They had wagyu.
I think they started doing like wagyu like steaks or burgers or whatever.
Yeah, Arby's. They did like a wagyu burger.
Yeah, because it's you couldn't get wagyu anywhere else. Like Japan like refused to like sell any of their cows, and like do anything like that. So like here we are like breeding their cow with our cow and creating an American Wagyu, an Australian Wagyu, and then it's still going to take generations and generations to like perfect. That's why what they have is so fucking amazing because there's depending on like where you're at and like the prefect of like I can I get hype about it, dog. Nigga, it came with a birth certificate, dog. Like I was looking at my uncle dead in the face. I was like, bro, my steak was almost white. It was marbled so well. Like I was like I ate one of the highest quality steaks in the world that you could ever fucking eat. And like $200 for a steak is fucking astronomical. But to do it once in your lifetime, more than worth it. That's being like I was talking to him about like skydiving. I'm like, we can go jump from 18,000 feet for like $500, bro. You want to do it? Like that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? You do it over and over. You might as well like start to like learn how to skydive yourself. You know? No, yeah, exactly. And do expeditions. No, for real. But to go skydiving and shit like that on a regular, and you have to go to class. It's like scuba diving at that point in time. You have to like times, yep, before you can even begin to like think about doing it by yourself, which is fucking beautiful. Yeah. Um. Oh, same here, bro. Damn, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's one of those things you gotta try. You gotta at least like test out. If you like, I understand being scared of heights and shit like that, but no, the adrenaline would be going so hard you couldn't pass out. Good luck, dog. At least you got someone on your back. Um, Here we go though. Rapeseed oil is one of the oldest known vegetable oils. They are both edible and industrial forms produced from rapeseed, the seed of several cultivars of the plant family Brassicaceae. Yeah, Brass, yeah, Brassic, or God, yeah, Icacae. Like, go ahead and let that one marinate. Oh, that's gonna be a sexy pot of chili. Oh, eat pussy? I'd fucking love to. No, don't. No, 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 no. Please, man. I don't want to think about this shit. Like, I've, I'm, nigga, I ain't no greedy person, bro. Like, I, yeah, but I barely seen him like in the past 10 years until like right before he passed. So like to even be like offered or given that shit, like, shit makes me want to throw up, dog. Like, shit ain't right. It's been my thought was once again the house on the rocks, or I put like 3K, 4K in her savings, and then give like the other 2K to my mom for the house or whatever she wants to do with it, and just be like, and then tell Nevaeh like, look, this is like, your great grandpa save this up for you, me? Like, don't ever let your savings go below this. To start off that strong, to be like blessed with that, you better find a way to never touch that money and find, you know what I'm saying? And just find a way to do better and get better. I can only imagine, bro. I know my yeah, my nothing. And no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Fuck that religion shit. I'm not worried about it. Um, when my daughter's mother came over with her father the other day, like me and him actually were like talking like man to man. And he was like, "Yeah, I came into this money when I was lucky. This, blah blah blah." And he's like, "We went to this strip club, this strip club." He's like, "I was paying $1,000 here, $1,000." He's like, "After I spent all that, I was like, I ain't got shit to show for it. I ain't got nada." I watched my buddy, his grandma, literally moved here from like Germany. Um, we're bro, like nigga, straight off the fucking boat type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hard ass accent, like still lives her life the whole like German way, all that, all the fucking 5 yards. If anybody who's like lives somewhere and then moved to another place, you know what I'm saying? And he got like $25,000 and went and bought a house, did this and that for his ex-wife, and shit didn't go right, and now he ain't got shit to like show for it because he just blew it and blew it and blew it and was like, I got extra moolah, you know what I'm saying? Instead of looking to either invest it and or I'm gonna save this and keep working off my wages and what I have, and these are my down and out times. So you know what I'm saying? Um, uh, I remember, bro. I remember like one of my favorite times. Like, shout out to my boy B. Nigga, we were like probably like, fuck, man, maybe 16, 17 years old. And we go over to like her house because she'd invite him over and we'd swim in the pool, like, and that was when I was real young to when I got older. B was just getting hip to us about then, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, I've known my boy JJ longer than I've known B. JJ was the German grandma. Um, B was into like random weird music. I know you know the song, Du hast. Du hast mich. No, oh man, from Ramstein. Either way, stupid popular like heavy metal song, and like my boy was like smoking like tobacco out of pipes at this point in time, and he starts playing that fucking song, not thinking twice about where she's from, and he's like bumping this shit. We're talking a black, light skinned Polish boy from America sitting here bumping some like random German shit, and she comes out and was like, "You hate me?" And then that's when we realized what the lyrics were because she taught us the fucking lyrics, and we're like, "No, we just the feeling of the song. Like, yeah, you could probably feel like it's about a certain feeling like that, but it was like." God damn, no. She was like, what the fuck you doing? And then saw my boy B packing like his tobacco pipe. Old school, like wooden pipe, corn on the cob type deal, you know what I mean? It was like, you smoking Mariana? You smoking Mariana here? Like, yeah, the language barrier, man, her accent hit real hard when she said that shit. And I fucking loved it. But when she passed, JJ got all her money in like her estate and did what he could for the family, but also like was like, I have this moolah. Let me go buy this house. Let me go do this and this and this and this, thinking my life's gonna be perfect for the rest of my life, only to watch it fall apart. Drugs, pills, all that good shit.
I'm just nasty with the pistols, but that's what it is.
I don't know what it is, but like you know what a pallbearer is, right? You know what a pallbearer is, right? Pallbearer? Those are the people that carry the caskets. It's like my fourth time doing it, and I don't think I ever want to do it again. I mean, it's considered like a blessing, you know what I mean? My dad has had like the biggest like funeral I've ever seen. Like, I can't tell if that's because how much he was loved or respected, or just how many people were showing up or whatever, you know. Yeah, I don't even have the brain capacity to like follow up on this shit. Yeah.